On today's video, let's talk about what you should buy if you want to start off in YouTube in 2019. Well, hello everyone and welcome to this video. My name, of course, is Eric here at Alley Ridge Media. So, it's 2019, you want to start a YouTube channel. Where do you begin? Of course, you got to figure out what content you're going to make. Are you going to be filming a computer screen playing games, or are you going to be actually using a camera and vlogging and making tutorials, or I don't know what you're going to do. But obviously, I think if you're watching this video, you might be looking for a camera. So what camera do you buy? Because there's a lot of them. There really is. Well, if you asked me a couple years ago, I would say buy a Canon. I started off with the Canon T3i. Really did enjoy that DSLR. Interchangeable lenses, great image quality, no autofocus for video, but I did enjoy the camera. However, as I progressed in my videography needs, Canon was not cutting it for me. So I actually jumped ship to Panasonic. And I'm filming with the Panasonic GH5 right now. Phenomenal camera, great image quality. That doesn't mean you should buy it though, because it is an expensive camera, and I wouldn't say it's a camera that you should start off with. So if you want to start off with a camera, what do you buy? Well, first keep in mind that the camera isn't everything. You know, just because you have a phenomenal camera doesn't mean that you're going to be producing a phenomenal image. If you're going to be limiting yourself to about $1,000, what should you buy? Well, first off, in terms of the camera, I'm going to recommend that you pick up a Panasonic G85. This is a phenomenal camera. I got it right here. It's 4K at 30 frames per second, or you can shoot at 1080, 60 frames per second. The image quality is phenomenal. I still use this for my professional videography business, as well as just shooting in the studio. It has in-body image stabilization, so when you're hand-holding shots, it's going to look relatively stable. And you can pick this guy up on Amazon right now for about $800. And for $800, you get not only the camera, but the kit lens, the 12 to 60mm f3.5 to 5.6 lens. Not the greatest lens, but still a decent lens to start off with. Additionally, this bundle is going to also include a Rode video mic. Not the greatest Rode video mic, but it's gonna be better than what is built into the camera. Now, this is an $800 camera though. What if you want to save some money? Well, you can get its little brother, the Panasonic G7. The G7 is actually very similar in terms of the ergonomics, in terms of the image quality. The real difference is in-body image stabilization. The G7 doesn't have IBIS. So when you're hand-holding shots, it's gonna look a little bit more shaky. But if you're filming on a tripod or some stabilizer, that really shouldn't be that big of an issue. And keep in mind, you can get a G7 with a kit lens and a Rode video mic for $550. That's a lot cheaper than an $800 camera. So just keep in mind, you have definitely multiple options. So with both those camera recommendations already given to you, what else do you need to buy? Definitely consider lighting. If you're gonna be filming outside, you probably don't need any lights. You know, the sun's gonna be the ultimate source of light for you. But if you're filming inside, well, where are you filming? Are you filming next to windows? Maybe you can use the natural light there and you'll be fine. But maybe you need some actual lights. Well, I'll have the link in the description, but for $50, you can get an umbrella softbox kit. Comes with the light stands, the lights themselves, an umbrella, so on and so forth. And for $50, it's actually a pretty good buy. It's not very portable though, so keep that in mind. If you do want something a bit more portable, you might want to consider Aputure's LED lights. I think the model number is H198. These are $50 lights. They run on battery power, I believe. They're going to be a lot more money because if they're $50 each and you have to buy 3 of them, that's 3 times the amount than the former lights that we were looking at, but it's an option for you. So that is really my recommendations on what to start off with. Now, what happens when you want to upgrade to a higher end camera? Well, the nice thing about Micro Four Thirds is, you know, the same lens that's on my G85 also is going to fit on my GH5 that I'm filming with right now, or the GH5S, which is a phenomenal low light camera. So the lenses aren't going to limit you in terms of what body you buy. You can just use them all across the board on all of these Micro Four Thirds cameras, which is phenomenal. I absolutely love that. I will make note quickly though, if you want something a little bit smaller, you can consider the GX9. This camera, it's a little bit more pricey. I think it's going to retail for about $900. Also, big issue, there is not a microphone input on this camera, so you're stuck with the onboard mic. It's not awful, but it's definitely not the greatest. But I do love the compact form factor of this little camera. So just another quick note for you guys. But that is that. Stay tuned. We're going to be talking about lenses in a future video, what lenses you should buy for what scenario. So definitely stay tuned for that. And guys, catch you in the next one.